We're back. Another episode of...
I almost said my wife thinks.
That's not our podcast. Well, we do. That still is our podcast, but it's not
We
this
haven't done
podcast.
it in a really long time.
Yeah.
M-dub-C. M-dub-C.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get enough recordings of you doing that I'm going to overlay them over each other. So it's going to sound like a full crowd doing it.
Oh, cool.
And that'll be our intro.
You've said it a couple of times too. Will you include those in the soundbite?
I just want it to be just women chanting.
Okay.
I think that'd be better.
That's our main demographic.
Yeah. Well, we posted an episode of us with our daughter, Junie, who was her first time on any podcast. Mm-hmm. Exclusive interview. But I did want to bring...
She didn't say much.
She didn't say very much.
She brought a lot.
She brought aura, is what they call it in wrestling. But I did want to bring up something that's on that episode because I didn't release that on the full podcast feed. So if you're just a podcast listener, which I really doubt there are many of you like that, but... But if you want to see that, it's on our YouTube page. It's important to bring up this part of it for everyone because we made SummerSlam picks. I know that was like a week ago now. Mm-hmm. Adrienne and I watch wrestling, are informed by the stories, understand what's going on. Our daughter, Juniper, chose matches based on which sticky note was most appealing.
I don't like where this is going. Yeah, we wrote out all the matches on identical sticky notes.
Yes.
And then she has this little walker that she rolls around in because she can't walk yet on her own. And we put them at eye level, and she chose which one she wanted.
She chose which one she wanted. At the end of the day...
I hate this.
I got 7 correct, 5 wrong.
Okay.
Juniper, using sticky notes... got 4 correct.
Uh-huh.
You
won the whole thing.
Using your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Got 3 out of 12 correct.
That was so condescending. You using your brain got 3. You know what? If it was golf scoring, I would have won.
Yeah.
It's not. But if it was.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I was kind of persuaded by you on the Io Sky Liv Morgan thing.
Okay.
In the end, I initially was going with Liv and then ended up going with Io Sky. It is still my fault that I chose that pick, but I'm blaming you.
Well, if you would have been persuaded by all my picks, you would have done way better. So I don't know what you're complaining about.
I hate that. Nick Aldis, I just really wanted that to be the case. Yeah. I wanted him to win.
That's fair.
In my truest heart, I didn't think that he would, but it was more like, come on, we got this.
Well, you got to stop going with your heart. You got to start going with what's going to bring home.
And I really hoped
money.
that Brock Lesnar would win just so that something would be hanging over, like a chip on Oba's shoulder for the rest of forever. But that did not happen either. So
that's such a bad thing to wish for someone. I hope they have something that looms over them that they regret the rest of their lives.
No, not that they that like there was the one that got away. He's not invincible because inevitably he will lose at some point. And then I don't know, I think that it would have been a cooler story if it had been Brock Lesnar and then he retired.
I posted the video of you making that pick because I knew it'd be rage bait for people because most everyone disagrees with you on
I
that
know.
one.
But that's a very, very small percentage. And we did get some rageful comments about it too. I said I thought it would be a better storyline overall than like what?
People going, what? What story?
Like so much malice in it.
Which granted, I didn't post your explanation. I just posted you saying it'd be a better story.
Yes. Thanks. You did me a solid there.
I don't know. We're trying to win social media here. For those of you watching the video feed, you can tell Adrienne and I have 2 very cool wrestling shirts on.
We found a new stylist
Yep.
called Hot Topic.
Yep.
I need you to know I went through all of middle school, all of high school. I don't think I ever set foot in a Hot Topic.
I was going to ask you on the podcast if you've ever bought anything from Hot Topic before.
I truly do not think so. But I walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, this is giving me a blast from the past, like the high school vibes. It was a lot. And then you saw the wrestling shirts.
Well, we were going shopping for Juniper.
Yeah.
We were walking to a baby store.
So we were walking to go to Carter's to get some clothes for our baby who is growing like a weed. And Hot Topic was not the neighboring one. There was one in between them. And I was like, what interesting placement.
in my head, I knew they sometimes had wrestling shirts. I always thought they were like older. Like I thought we could find like shirts of like The Rock and stuff. But we walked in, we spotted the wrestling shirts.
We found some gems.
They didn't have Roman Reigns in my size.
I know. So Jordan was like, you have to get this.
But I got this cool Stephane Vaquer Devil's Kiss shirt.
It is something. And let's count how many pictures of Roman. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
See down there. Yeah. We got 4 pictures of Roman's face all down my torso.
It's pretty cool. That's great that I was there for your first Hot Topic purchase.
And then you made us do like a photo shoot in the middle of this.
It was kind of funny.
Outlet mall. It really was.
I posted it on our thing, but I don't know if it's going to do very well. We'll see.
Honestly, it's not about
cool.
the views.
Some of the views is about how cool we look.
Obviously. We did this for ourselves. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever been inside a Hot Topic. I grew up very sheltered, and that was a store that, like my family would scurry past.
Yeah, Hot Topic does have dark energy. As a kid, I always felt I didn't think I was cool enough to be in there.
What store did you feel cool enough to be in?
GameStop.
Oh, I was going to say like JCPenney or something.
No, I didn't really like clothing stores. I like the vibe of Hot Topic, but anyway, that's beside the point. I just am proud of us that we've leveled up our wrestling fandom. We've bought Hot Topic wrestling shirts. And I don't know, I should look this up. I don't think you can just buy like that shirt online. I think the Hot Topic has like their own designs. I'm not totally sure about that, but.
What a loss.
For who?
WWE, that they're not selling this one.
I mean, they're probably making money off of it. Hot Topic, if Hot Topic was just making shirts of famous wrestlers without
I feel like
the
they
WWE involved.
Get sued, probably.
Okay, well, a lot has happened in the wrestling world since we last podcast. We didn't podcast since SummerSlam.
Yeah, where do we even start? I do want to say one thing about SummerSlam, and that was I was glad that we had gone over all the different match types, because you made fun of me, but you finally got to the point of Fatal 4-Way, and then there was a pretty epic Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, that wasn't
in SummerSlam.
Wasn't advertised.
Kevin Owens is back.
You said, I know the name of this match.
I don't think I did. We had some friends over that their wives don't really watch wrestling. And so I was a great liaison. I was explaining what was going on. And I was like, this is a Fatal 4-Way.
Yep.
They're like, interesting. I was very proud of myself.
And it was one that it turned from a regular match to a triple threat to a Fatal 4-Way. We saw the evolution thanks to your boy, Nick Aldis. What was your favorite SummerSlam moment?
Oh my gosh. So easy. Chelsea Green winning.
Yeah, that was
so fun.
That was the best.
Yeah.
So happy
she
for
made
her.
like the best face, and honestly I love that she like passed out on the ladder, kind of comes to and looks around and like scurries up. It was really funny.
That was one we both got right.
Yeah.
Like we called it kind of just like she'd be on there doing the salute.
I think I said something about how she would probably turn against Tiffy. I think I said she would pin her, which doesn't happen in that match type.
No.
Which is fun, but she did knock her over.
But they're still being friendly. Watch SmackDown last night.
Yeah, I don't know how long that will last, but we did watch SmackDown last night. The tag team match didn't go well.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the catalyst, because the stipulation they set up said, we'll give you a tag match if you give us a United States Championship match if we win.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost. Whatever, it lost so that they don't get the tag titles, and Tiffy has to defend her title. I think she's going to lose that title and then go after Chelsea's title. That's my guess.
And then just be really mad at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So coming out of SummerSlam, there's a ton of new rivalries. Like they set up so much new stuff on Raw, on SmackDown. A lot of new heated rivalries. And since you're such an expert,
you have piqued my interest.
Romanticy, like we've talked about with Cody and Punk. They have new former lovers that have separated them for the time being, it seems like.
Yeah.
But with all the new rivalries set up this week in WWE, we're going to go through each one, and I want you to give it a spiciness rating at 1 to 5 chili peppers.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm very excited. However, I do want to start out one question. Can I do partial peppers?
Partial peppers are allowed.
Okay, perfect. 2, I just need to point out that Cody and CM Punk, they started out probably at like 4.8 spicy peppers with the nose boop and stuff.
Yeah.
I was into it, and then fizzled.
Well, I don't know if it fizzled. They had a big match and it's ended.
Yeah, but there was no additional booping.
Oh, yeah, there's no more booping.
Yeah.
But there's still some tension there.
There is tension, but I feel like now this is going into like the slow burn. Like it really like, I don't know, came to what is the word that I'm looking for? I want to say peaked again, but I already said
point.
that. Yes, a boiling point.
Yeah,
That's a good way to phrase it. It came to a boiling
climax.
Point. I wanted to stay away from that one, and that was the only word that I was coming to.
That doesn't just, you can use that word to refer to movies and stuff. It's not like a...
I know, but with the spicy chili peppers, I want people to have the right idea about this podcast. Anyway.
I think that would be the right idea about how your brain works.
We don't have to give everything away. We can let some things be a mystery.
Yeah.
Anyway, it really came to a boiling point and then kind of fizzled out for me.
Well, I think they'll be back. Punk did start off SmackDown by telling Cody, you name the time, you name the place. But they're getting distracted by former lovers. But let's start with Raw. The first big rivalry to start off the show that we're going to build to, it seems like, is Roman Reigns versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah. I can't do his yeah. I can't do it.
Okay, you do L.A. Knight and I'll try and do it, yeah.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did
that was
pretty
kind of
good
better.
job.
I think that was the best one I've done.
That's like one of the... Okay,
Let's do you get one more.
Do yours again?
And then give me the L.A. Knight again.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's not all the way there. Okay, here we go. Where does he point? Left, forward, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. This is going to be a...
L.A. Knight. I don't know.
What's funny is that Danhausen does a very similar thing.
Yeah.
I think LA Knight goes out, out, forward, left.
And then Danhausen is you are cursed.
Yeah, because Danhausen ends with pointing forward.
Cursed. Yeah.
But I think LA Knight goes, I can picture him, but I don't think he ends forward. I think he ends on, does he throw it to the side?
I think it's to the side.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Who cares?
But okay, here we go. LA Knight.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Was that good?
I think that was pretty solid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
At some future point, we should play his yeah and then have me mimic it. Because we've done this in the past where like he'll do it on, we'll be watching wrestling and he'll do it and then I'll mimic it. And the first time is pretty good. And then it gets progressively worse.
Well, I can pull one up right now. Let's do it.
Oh, good.
I'll give you one more shot. I'm sure there's a YouTube short that does it. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I'm nervous.
I'll play it up here.
Okay. Yeah. 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 See?
Oh,
and then my voice.
Your voice is broke. Are you going through puberty right now? What's going on?
I did just go to Hot Topics, so.
His yeah has a little bit of an ah in it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like my vocal cords cannot imitate that for some reason, and I don't know why.
I'm not very good either. Our friend Carter's pretty good at it. We'll get him on the podcast just to do that, not to give his wrestling takes.
Well, give him a call right now. Come over. Okay, as for the spiciness meter.
Give a spiciness rating for Roman versus LA Knight.
I'm not into LA Knight. His character doesn't work for me. Okay. So I am not into this.
But Roman Reigns is your number one spice. So where does the rating land?
You have to have chemistry. If you just have one great person and the other person is meh, it doesn't work. So I would give that like a 2 on the 1 to 5 rating.
I feel like that's disrespectful to Roman. I feel like he should be carrying at least 3 peppers by himself.
I mean, he carries a lot of pepper.
Okay.
But as for the, let's leave it ambiguous. As for the match itself, like the rivalry between them, 2.
2 out of 5.
Yeah.
I will say LA Knight's one just doesn't super connect with me also. So I can agree with you there. I think it'll be exciting to see.
He's fit. He's a great wrestler. I just don't connect with his character or like his.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do the so I'm not into it.
If you could do the better, you would like him more.
Probably.
No, I think it's hard for me to say now without doing his voice. Yeah, he's good on the mic. Like, he's fun. I don't connect to him. I know all wrestlers are doing a character, but his feels like a character.
I know it's like mean to say this, but I just don't care about the things that, like, his motivations. I can't get behind it.
Yeah, well, he chooses dumb fights. Don't fight with these big teams. Like, I can understand they probably wronged him first. One thing I didn't notice when we were watching it on Monday, you know, so he was making fun of the old Shield music. They used to start by going like Delta, Oscar. Like, I don't know if you've heard that. So he does this thing where he goes Yankee, Oscar. He does a ton of those in a row.
Oh.
And then he ends with "You suck." I didn't even know he spelled out "you suck" with those.
Oh, I did.
Did you notice that in the moment?
I did.
I didn't notice until they posted it on social media after.
No, he was just doing what alphabet?
The Army.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there
Phonetic
a name for
alphabet? I don't know.
that? I don't think it's that. I don't know.
I don't think it's that either. I forget what it's called. But the Alta, Bravo, Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, they spelled out. It took too long. It's kind of a funny bit, but it took too long, and I don't think the crowd got it in the moment either.
I was about to lean over and tell you he just spelled "you suck," but then he says "you suck."
Oh, see,
so
I was like,
yeah.
I thought he was just making fun of them doing those.
See, I didn't realize. Like, I thought it was random that he was even using it.
So that actually helped you that you didn't understand that he was making fun of it.
Yes.
Because to me, I was like, he's done like 4 too many of those.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Between the two of us, we could have figured it out.
We could have figured it all out. We could have gotten all the context. Okay, so LA Knight and Roman, 2 chili peppers.
Yeah.
Another new one from Raw. I'll be interested to know where you rate this one because we don't have a whole lot to go on, but I do feel like the moment itself was very spicy. Femi and Bron Breakker.
Oh,
do you remember them crossing paths?
I'm into this. I would say like 4.4 stars.
I think that's a good rating. I think that's solid because they had the really intense passing where they looked at each other, but then Bron was so obsessed with during his match. Remember, I forget even who he was wrestling.
That he's like not even looking at him.
Oh, he was wrestling Joe Hendry. That's who it was, right?
Oh.
Because Bron just destroys him. The match is starting and Bron's still staring to where Oba left.
Yeah.
That is some
and
lustful
they're both
energy.
Super powerful wrestlers too.
Yeah.
I'm very.
What are those guys called in books that are really big beefcakes?
Hot.
Shadow Daddies, Good Boys. Is their name for them?
Protagonist, main character energy.
Okay, I don't know.
BDE.
What does that stand for?
Big deltoids energetically.
Big Danhausen energy.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay, I think that's a really good rating for that one. Here's the one that'd be spiciest for me for different reasons. But we have Becky versus Liv versus Stephanie. Becky returned.
I know.
What I told you on this podcast was that her losing the Intercontinental title was okay because she would go after the main one. And she even explained it in the segment.
I did.
And I feel like you should have been.
I did love that she looks over and she's like, I made that belt. I don't care about it. I'm after yours. And points to Liv.
Yeah. So I already made that belt famous. So cool.
I know.
So Becky, I love that Becky is a good guy right now too. That's so fun.
It is fun because she's so talented and so awesome. And I feel like sometimes they made her like almost a little hokey in the last 6 months or so.
Yeah, they kind of did. And somewhat she was leaning into that too. Like, yeah,
and it was still entertaining, but I'm excited to see her as a babyface.
She was cool trash talking right now, not annoying. But she still even said, I don't remember which point she said, and that's not just me saying it.
Oh.
But it was something, I think it was something about Liv. I don't remember.
Like, you're not the greatest wrestler of all time or something. It's not just me saying it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the moment, but.
And she had a great line where she told Liv, you're not even the greatest wrestler who has slept with Dominic Mysterio.
I know.
Which has since been edited from the broadcast.
Oh, man, that is a crying shame for anyone else who was coming in to watch that.
Netflix, we can handle it.
We can.
Our baby watched it. She was fine.
She is into Daddy Dominic.
Didn't like that sentence.
She
I just
feel
likes
like pulling hair.
Why does that need to be edited out? I feel like that's a good moment for parents and kids to talk about.
Oh no! Finish your statement.
Yeah, I think they don't need to edit it out. That's a good moment for parents to look at their kids and go, "Here's what she's talking about." When a wrestler falls in love with another wrestler,
they have a very special wrestling ring.
It's a very special wrestling ring
on their bed,
and sometimes they sleep over and
have matches.
Now we can move on. Was that Netflix? We can handle that.
I think you're gonna do great with the talk.
Yeah, when
one
Juniper's
day.
of age, we're not doing Birds and the Bees. We're gonna do
Liv and Daddy Dom.
The Lives and the Doms.
Gosh. Oh, that poor child.
Okay. Sorry, we're off. We went off your rating now. Spiciness level.
Yeah, I just care about Becky and Liv, that rivalry.
But then we also had Stephane coming back.
That's true.
So it's a 3-way rivalry.
Yeah, I guess I was counting, like, I was thinking of Raquel and counting her out.
Yeah, I don't think Raquel's really part of this
not.
one. Yeah.
This has legs. I would say this is 4.
Okay, so Oba and Bron's a little bit higher still.
Yeah.
We need a little bit more heat, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I guess Liv and Stephane had that. I will say, I already like Stephane a lot. We just finished Unreal.
That was really fun to see her.
For me, people that Unreal made me like a whole lot more was Stephane.
And Bron.
Yeah. Which I don't even really want to like Bron because I kind of like hating him. But he seems like a cool guy.
He does seem like a cool guy. Sorry that I just repeated exactly what you said. But I was like, yes, that is right. You said something accurate.
Sometimes I say what you just said, but not repeating it. I just don't think you had said it yet. So
yeah, we've run into that a few times.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was one thing you wanted to say about Unreal before we move on. Do you remember this?
I remember telling you that I wanted to bring it up, and I don't remember what it was.
Someday I'm going to make a reel of the things where you go, write that down. We're going to talk about it. Here's one. Fatal Influence came out last night, and you go, they look like Hocus Pocus. Write that down.
Yes, they do look like Hocus Pocus. They're giving Hocus Pocus vibes. We've got the dark hair, the red hair, the blonde. She even had like little like pigtail things up on top. Yeah, write that down. That is exactly how I said it too.
And then last week there was when MFT, their dad, Haku, came out. You go, Haku, Haktua, write that down.
Some wine had been consumed, but I stand by it. Oh my gosh. Like so Haktua. Write that down. That's good.
And I do.
That's great.
Okay, maybe she'll have something to say. No, you said it was about Triple H.
I'm like crying. That's so funny. Oh.
Do you remember the thing I was trying to remind you of though was about Triple H? Another write that down moment.
No.
You compared him to a fictional.
Is he like wrestling Yoda? Is that what I said? Because he just comes in with the exact right thing to say, just like the short, sweet pep talk.
You saying Triple H was wrestling Yoda is maybe the nerdiest thing I've ever heard you say. Triple H is wrestling Yoda. Cody's like wrestling Luke Skywalker. Roman Reigns is like wrestling Darth Vader.
I did not say all of those. I just said Triple H.
Danhausen is like wrestling C-3PO.
Okay, so you've really thought this through. You are the nerdiest one.
No, it's just you're not a Star Wars person, and like that's your point of reference.
No, but my nephew had just made me watch The Mandalorian.
Oh, that's right.
So it was on the brain.
Becky's like Grogu.
Oh gosh.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to bring that up. I want to make fun of you.
Oh, I wanted to make fun of one thing that happened. It was when what's his name? The guy who fought Trick Williams?
Baron Corbin.
Baron comes out and he's wearing that awful
I know.
belt and he's trying to look so cool with it, and it was a very comedic moment for me.
With his outfit, it especially stood out. I kind of thought that meant that Trick was going to win it back because it was still in the fur. Because that guy, he took a break from WWE, and he actually was on one of the... I listened to Busted Open, and it's now WWE Radio. He was like on that a lot while he was doing the indie circuit. But so they had him on right after he won the title. He said something to the effect of like, yeah, I need to figure out what to do with this thing. I need to shave this belt or something. So I wonder if they're going to have him shave it on air, because that'd be really funny if he shaved the belt.
Would be really funny.
Yeah, I'd be really on board for that. Now we move on to our SmackDown spiciness meters, which these are rekindled old flames, especially Cody and Randy. Where's the spiciness on that one for you?
Oh, this one is probably 3.8. It has potential, but it's not over the 4 threshold yet.
Didn't you feel like in that segment, though, they just want to get their hands on each other so bad? Like Cody's he's all riled up.
He is all riled up.
I feel like it's pretty spicy. But you're the expert. I'll defer to you.
I'm just saying, well, if you're talking about that segment, then yeah, it was a little spicier.
That was a very spicy segment.
It was a spicy segment, but their rivalry overall, I would say, yeah, is a little under 4 for me.
Okay. And finally, one that I'm very excited about, but I don't know how it ranks in spiciness. Punk and Kevin Owens. That's how we started SmackDown. And I thought they got pretty face-to-face there for a little bit. They didn't nose boop. You were calling out, like, are they going to nose boop? They're not nose booping. This is how you watch wrestling now. You're very invested.
Are they? They're close. They're close. And also, Punk was mean about Kevin Owens' body. I didn't like that.
He was. I was looking up because
mean.
I had heard that they had actual beef in real life. And people think this is from when they were both on the indies together, that they had an actual backstage altercation where Punk was upset with Kevin Owens for wearing a shirt in the ring and for being out of shape. Because he's like, you're making this look bad, basically. KO's already referencing that coming back in. I don't really know as far as in the WWE if they've had many confrontations. Sorry, I'm ignorant there, but so it's an interesting one because where they might actually not like each other
in real life.
Yeah. So that's what they're playing off of. But yeah, Punk, I think Punk comes across. I mean, Punk looks really good right now. So, I mean, if
he does, but also he's supposed to be like this nice guy who's like inclusive. If you think that I've got something that's yours, come and get it. You can't make that statement and doesn't even call out Kevin Owens at some point. Like in that speech, I can't remember. Like he named him or something.
I don't think so because nobody knew Kevin Owens was coming back yet.
Okay. Anyway, you can't make a statement like that. And then when someone comes and is like, yeah, I'm the number one contender. I want it. Let's do this. And then like be a dick about it.
I think you can though. Like he doesn't say you can't have a title shot. That's what Punk is an interesting babyface right now because in all of his rivalries, he's used kind of like heel stuff to get in people's heads. Like him versus Roman, bringing up Roman's dead dad. Like, you know what I mean?
Not nice.
Cody, whether the belt thing was intentional or not.
He does get under the skin.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
It's like mind game. I think that's part of his character is like mind game stuff. So I think they're using this real history for him to do that. But I agree. I'm like, I want KO to win. I love Punk, but I want KO to win.
I want Punk to get really beat up. I'm not sure if I'm on Kevin Owens' side all the way yet, but I did think it was really cool that he came back and he didn't even know if he was going to be able to come back. I didn't realize it had been 17 months, but I remember when he got injured.
Yeah, that was really early on in us starting to watch wrestling.
And he had this huge storyline all set up, and then he gets injured and has to leave. Like that had to have been devastating. So I was really happy for him that he made it back.
And it actually teased a storyline. So we started watching, he was feuding with Cody, and then it turned into him feuding with Sammy, and he had a really brutal match with Sammy, and also in this timeline he had quote unquote injured Randy Orton. And in the last match Kevin Owens had, I think he wins the match, but he's still beating up Sammy really bad. And Randy Orton comes out to stop him, and they're about to build this like Randy Orton Kevin Owens thing. So I wonder if they'll go back to that. But I'm very invested in Kevin Owens and Punk. So did you give a spiciness rating on this one?
Oh, I didn't. This one is more like intrigue for me. Like I'm not as spiciness into it, but I am very invested in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you have to give it a chili pepper.
Okay, then like a 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
So even still higher. The LA Knight really brought down the
LA Knight really, I'm just not invested. Like to the point where I would be furious if LA Knight actually won, because I'm like, Roman has beaten everybody else and like LA Knight is going to get it. Stupid.
Yeah, I'll be,
but crazier things have happened.
I think everyone will be shocked if he wins. I really think they're building to Oba eventually taking the title from Roman. I think that'll be the...
And that would be a 5.
Yeah. Oh, those two staring each other down. Whoa.
Just can I get in the middle, please?
The ruler and the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, that's a 5.
Jeez, we're have to...
Whew.
Okay. All right. We'll never do the spiciness meter again. Any other thoughts about wrestling this week?
Which of those is your top spiciness? You don't have to give like a rating, but which one is the top spiciness for you? Not top interesting, top steamy spicy.
Honestly, I thought they did such a good job with Oba and Bron. Less is more in that thing where it's just like they stare at each other down. And you're like, I want to see these two touch each other's bodies so much in a wrestling way. But I'd say 2, and like I thought that like the Cody Randy WrestleMania had all of its issues with Pat McAfee.
There we go.
Pate McAfee. But this segment, I thought Cody's just so good on the mic when he's riled up. Like I believe him when he's like acting
he's
mad.
Like shaking.
Yeah. And they both made a strong case where it's like, I don't care about the title anymore. I just want to touch you all over, with my fists. So those two are very close to me.
We're going to do some lifts. I'm going to get all up and under.
Yep. Yep. Thank you for that.
That's how they do it.
So those are the two I'm most excited about. But Bron and Oba, I didn't know that was going to happen. Like Cody and Randy, we knew they were going to face to face on SmackDown. Oba and Bron, I didn't know, and I'm like so invested in that already. So
especially after watching Unreal, I feel like.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if they timed it where it's like people are going to see Unreal, they're going to fall in love with Bron. Like Unreal's part of the story a little bit now. It happened with Chelsea.
Yeah, it did happen
where
with
people
Chelsea.
got behind her because of what happened.
And didn't she dedicate the belt to, I always forget his name.
Yeah, Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
The weird
and
fanny
she's
pack
like,
guy.
If you know, you know. Anyway, that was very sassy. I liked it.
But I think WWE's aware of this. And so Unreal is showing some stuff behind the scenes that we don't normally see, but they're also using that to make people more famous. Also very interesting is that Stephanie comes back right after Unreal too. And not that she wasn't actually injured or something, but I think they probably timed it where it's like, we're going to wait to bring you back till right now.
I loved in Unreal when she said, like, my body is telling me I need a break.
Yeah, so sad.
And it was sad, but I love that that's how simply she put it, and that, like, WWE, she took a break.
Okay, one last thing I want to do with you. This is
the devil's kiss.
Yeah, I would like to do that with you.
I'm Stephanie in this situation.
Obviously.
I just want to make sure that was clear.
My hips can't move that way. I couldn't do it. I think we're all caught up on wrestling right now.
Yeah, I feel like there's always something at the end that I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot to bring that up. So I'll tell you to write stuff down a little more frequently.
We got Haku in here, so I think we're good. We covered all your spicy takes.
You know what? You're the one who wanted me to start watch wrestling, and now that I do, you're complaining about it?
I love it. Well,
you made this.
I did. I acknowledge this. I acknowledge you, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, acknowledge me.
Dang, you own that. That was good.
Right now.
This? There we go. All right, everyone. We'll be back next week with some more marriage wrestling conversations. MWC. If you do listen on the podcast, sorry, I interrupted your chant. But give us a rating on whatever podcast app you use.
That would be really nice. I don't check them. Jordan does a lot, so it would make him happy. Thanks. We're on our way to 600 followers on TikTok from nothing. I think it's kind of cool. So thanks for everyone that's watching and listening. And we'll be back. Do the chant again. Sorry. MWC. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Screw you.